Hi, Anne Marie. Hi, Karen. Happy New Year. Hi, Chow. Okay. I attempted to practice before coloring. I was going to do, I think this is a peony. I'm not really sure, but it's freaking gorgeous. I'm gonna do some watercoloring today. It didn't turn out quite how I wanted it to look, so I'm not gonna do this one. I will show you what it looks like, so you see why I didn't choose it. I guess it could be worse. I don't know. It looks dimensional, I guess. I had higher expectations for myself with it. I think I went too far with this the metallic paint around the edges. I don't know. I don't know where I went wrong with it. I was just like pushing myself too much with it. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I can fix it, maybe with some pencils, but watercoloring, it's supposed to just be relaxing and quick. And if I bring in pencil work to it, then it becomes too much work. Then I started practicing a little bit with it, and then just doing 3 petals of, I'm not exactly sure, what are these? Cosmos? I think they're Cosmos. They look like Cosmos, right? I don't know what they are. They're gorgeous though. I love them. This is the background of the month for January. If you guys don't have this stamp, you're missing out. It is gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. But just doing that, I mean, the easiness, the just simplicity of how this is turning out by doing 3 petals, it just told me this is what I need to do. So I am going to attempt to color this entire thing using watercolors. Okay, and I have my entire palette here next to me. That's what it looks like. It's an antique poppy. Oh yeah, it is a poppy. That's right. Why did I call it a peony? I don't know why. So this is a the background of the month is a membership subscription from Unity. If you guys want to sign up for it, it's a good membership to be a part of. Hey Shiloh. And here we go. How was your guys' New Year's Eve? Does anybody have any resolutions? I am a little bit not good at watercoloring. Watercoloring is not really my forte. It's because I don't practice it as much as I do other things. Interestingly enough, I would say that I am the best at. What would you say based on what you have seen me color? No buy for 90 days. Ciao. Should we keep track of that? Should we? Out of all of the mediums that you guys have seen me color with, what would you say I'm the best at? Okay, I'm gonna bring... Okay, so here we go. I mean, I don't clean my watercolors, like they're just there. You know, whatever I have there from the stuff I've done before is there. So I'm grabbing, I didn't buy anything for the year. It's only the 3rd, girl. It's only the 3rd, but I'm so proud of you. You mean crafting, right? Crafting wise. Just bringing some water in there, getting it moistened. Okay, I think I'm gonna work with that right there, this portion, and then I'm gonna work with whatever this color is. I'm not really sure. It just looks like a vibrant pink, and maybe a little bit of that. So that and that. I'm not sure what they are, but this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to use these watered down pinkish to, and hopefully you can see, to just, and that's too much water. You can't really see what I'm doing. I'm gonna bring the paper towel there. And I'm showing you everything because when I am learning how to color, it's important to me that I see everything. You know, like when I am removing the water. So I have that portion, like that one petal is wet. Are you able to see that? I think that I am, oh hi Patty, Happy New Year. I think I am the best at coloring with pencils, which is what I don't do. I do probably the least of. So that's pre-moistened right there. It's ready for me to color it. It's like it's good. And now I'm gonna wet my brush again, and I'm gonna grab some of that color. And I'm gonna put it right there exactly where I want it to be the most pigmented. I'm really hoping that it shows on the screen. Let me see, it's a little delayed. And the thing about watercolor is that right now to me it shows like it's like a very light pink, and the center is a really like blushy pink. It's really pretty, but once it dries, it's going to be extremely pale. It's gonna dry so much more lighter. So to each medium that you color with, you gotta keep these things in mind. So I'm gonna go and maybe bring this color, which I don't remember what it is. It'd be great if I knew where my chart is. I don't remember what it is. And let's just bring it in. Oops, got the wrong color. I don't know what that is, but holy crap, that color is pigmented. Oh my gosh, I just barely touched it, y'all. Barely touched it. That color right there. Ooh, hi Kathy. Should I go for it? Should I? YOLO! YOLO it is. A little bit there. Clean your brush. Get some clean water. 422? Where are you? And you know what that's gonna do is just, it's gonna make the petal, the center, it's gonna make it look really dimensional, like it's like that. Australia. Oh my gosh, you must not like sleeping. Okay, so we're gonna move on from there. I'm gonna maybe bring that red in towards there. Let's just grab, I mean, I'm scared of this color, whatever that color is. Just grab a tiny bit. Just around there. Okay, and for the next petal, I'm gonna, it looks very washed out on the screen. It's not. I promise you it's not. I'm not gonna work on the next two because I want to have a little bit of separation so that the colors don't blend in together, because it's water and I want to give it time to dry. Hi Patty. So I'm gonna work on these these two petals instead. So if you remember that, it becomes quite easy. So get the petals, and I'm sure I'm using the wrong kind of terminology, get them moistened. Where is Sandra? I care for my mom and she's 94. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Kathy. So those two petals are ready to go. Get a little bit of that and a little bit of this. Put it in the center. Probably gonna have to do 2 coats of the paint. The thing with watercolor is that you have to remember that the look at the end, it's gonna be a lot less perfect than Copics or color pencils. So keep that in mind. So these 2 petals are like close to that one and that one, so I'm gonna move on to the next flower because they have to dry. So let's do this one. If you didn't want to wait for them to dry, then you would get a heat gun, you know? That would just be the thing that you need to do. And then you don't have to go one at a time. Like I can go that and then I can probably do I want to do that one? No, because I have that one I just did. So let's do that, and maybe let's do this one right here. How is the view? Can you guys see what I'm doing well enough? All right. Besides Chow having her, we all know, unattainable New Year's resolution, does anybody else have one? All right, from there, let's do some people that watercolor choose to, I don't know what the term is, but moisten their paper, pre-wet it, whatever they call it, with clear water. You can do that. I don't do that because it's kind of hard for me to see if the paper is wet. So I just pre-wet it, which is what I'm doing right now, with just the same color that I'm gonna use. This is a little too harsh for me, so I'm gonna maybe fade it just a little bit. There we go. Being that it's pinkish, it's a lot easier for me to see. I planted cosmos 1 year that were about this color. She is a watercoloring hoe. She's pretty good too. I didn't put enough water here. I don't know if you're able to see that, but the water is not running as much as I would like it to. So it just, I put the watercolor there and instead of moving, it just stayed. I don't like that. I like my watercolor to have movement. Let me bring it up close to you guys. I think it's looking really, really pretty. So I'm gonna continue going around, and I think it's fine that some of the petals are a little darker than others, because, you know, it's like in nature, everything is gonna look like that, you know? Not everything is gonna be the exact same shade. So what did Santa Claus bring, y'all? Let's work on that. Let me switch cameras maybe, or maybe move this camera. Would that be a better view? Can you guys see better there? I mean, you might not be able to see the paper towel and stuff, but see more. Is that better? Okay, so from here I think we can start turning around, maybe, and I can start doing that one. I don't remember what the center of Cosmos is supposed to look like. Okay, and I'm gonna remove some of that liquid with my brush. Hi Shirley, Happy New Year to you too. Okay, we're good there. I think this would have been really pretty also colored with Copics and pencils. It would have just taken a very, very long time. Just making sure it's saturated. Does anybody have this one? The centers are usually yellow. Oh crap, my Mac is gonna die. And then the whole computer, the whole live is gonna die. Okay, we're good, we're good. Woo! That was close. I forgot to plug it in. There we go. So what did you guys get for Christmas? Did anybody answer me? I'm kind of thinking I probably should have done the yellow centers first, now that I think about it. Hi, Betty. Happy New Year. I just cut myself prior to the live and it hurts like a son of a nutcracker. It was an expensive past couple of months. Hi, Barb. The 29? Well, I think it was the 23rd, I think. Our washer and dryer went out. They broke. I don't remember if I told y'all. So we had to buy one. Nail polishes, fun. Diamond painting. It's one thing I don't have patience for, but good for you. Told you guys in the chit chat, I think I said it, but we had to buy a new washer and dryer. That was not a fun purchase. And then on the 29th, you got the flu. Oh, my gosh. Our water heater went out. Not just that, like it broke to the point that it just started leaking. But thankfully for us, we caught it like within an hour when it happened. So it didn't flood our basement. It had just started happening. So that was another $1,500 we had to pay. But the kids had to do dishes with cold water for a few days. We had to go to my in-laws to shower. This might be too red. Instant Pot! Fun! There's so many things you can do with that. I was on a roll when I first got my Instant Pot. So many accessories you can get for it. You know, you can make lasagna in it. Okay, I'm still waiting for like stuff to dry around here to do those petals. So I'm gonna continue doing the teeny tiny little ones. It's like little things you take for granted, you know, hot water. That looks like a petunia, but I'm gonna pretend that it's not because why would there be a petunia in between my cosmos? If you guys have never planted cosmos before, you should. These things, like, they get humongous. Okay, do you guys see any other one? I'm just putting pink dots in random places now. Do we see any? Hi, Peg. Okay, let's do these petals. Hey, Sophia. Happy New Year. Those are like really close together, and I technically could do them all separate. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, but we're just gonna see, you know? I think once I add the green, it's just gonna come to life. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, let's add some deep pinks. My hubby got me a Dyson fan with cool and heat control, great for hot flashes. Oh, see, I am gonna suffer when I go through menopause because I'm always hot. He got you one of those cool fans that are like just like an oval without the blades. Are they worth it? I wonder about those. I'm just adding a little wash of the dark pink where I feel like it needs it. Sophia's texting me. She feels bad that she was mad at me today. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. Let me see if I want to add any other colors before I start bringing in greens, and who knows. Let me reply to my girl. It's more of a deeper red. And then with a clean brush, those fans, I mean, I'm tempted, but aren't they like 500 bucks? That just hurts. So with the clean brush, I'm going from the opposite side. I don't know if this is making sense. I apply the deepest color towards the center and fan it out, and then I'm going with a clean brush and then blending it in from the outside in. Okay, the centers are supposed to be yellow. I'm gonna, hold on, I think I need a little more in this one. I'm gonna use the heat gun here in a second. This one needs more color, needs to be darker. Just a light wash of yellow so I can see what I'm working with. Who else wants to share what you got for Christmas? That's looking good. A little bit of brown on one side. I think I'm gonna paint the butterflies to look like monarch butterflies. I'm gonna need to Google what they look like though, because I don't remember. So they're just orange. All right. An air fryer, fun. I mean, I don't know if you guys are wanting to see how I mix the colors, but I'm just trying to get like a burnt orange going here. Mixing some oranges and browns. I don't have an air fryer. I've heard a lot of people use them though. So a wash of a light orange, almost looks brownish. You have forgotten all about me, Donna. Then from there, let's start adding some bright colors. Toaster, oh, I've seen those. I have the smallest kitchen in existence, so I can't get anything that can go in my counter. You know what? I think it will look nice if I can get some of this off right there and make this portion down here more yellow. Holy crap, that's a lot yellow. I'm looking at this. I like it. Focus. What do you think? When it dries, I'll see if it's faded a little bit, and maybe I'll add another layer. And I'll wait until all of those colors are dry to get the black on the body. I'm gonna make that one. I know it's not the same shape, unless somebody can tell me what kind of butterfly that is, because I have no idea. Or else I'm gonna make all of them the same color. I don't have a clue what kind of butterfly that is. Holy moly, that's a lot of pigment. Does anybody have any advice on how to help somebody keep the curls on their hair? Sophia's hair will not hold curl. Ever. We put hairspray on it, it just doesn't matter. Extra strength hairspray. It will not hold any curl. Beach Wave. Oh, we have that. Is it that texturizer that smells like coconuts? We've tried that too. She just texted me that. My hair went flat. A curl cream. What is that? Your air fryer is a small Gorima. Our stove has a built-in air fryer. We bought an attachment for it, it's like an oven rack that you were supposed to buy with it or for it. I was very excited about it because, you know, every cool person out there uses an air fryer. But we've used it twice because that thing, first of all, it is so loud. I don't know if you cool kids that use your air fryers, because we don't know anybody that owns an air fryer. We're not cool like that. If your air fryer makes a lot of noise, it sounds like, you know, when you turn that fan in your microwave on when you're cooking, that's what it sounds like. Right? Like zzz, like that the entire time. And it produces a lot of smoke, which according to the packaging instructions, it's supposed to be normal because of the convection or whatever it is that the oven is doing. It's cooking the food and the fats inside it. So we're like, it's just not worth it. Forget it. So we don't air fry, we just fry. Like we oil fry. So cholesterol, here we come. Yeah. Oh, and also it says in the instructions you're supposed to like expect to like have a lot of smoke and maybe the smoke alarms to go off. Like, this is too much hassle. I don't want to go through this freaking crap. That became a little too faded, so I'm putting more. I like it. Okay, let's do the greens and then this will be done. So I'm gonna turn my palette around. And get my greens going. So probably the people that own an air fryer, you know, the kind that you put on top of your stove or your counter, those are quiet, I'm guessing. But the thing that I don't like about those is that they're so small that you can put probably like 4 fries in it. Okay, here we go. I'm not sure what's what on all of this. I'm only gonna focus being careful on like the main things, like the leaves around here, right? So I'm gonna put water on those, let them sit for a minute until the water soaks, because as of right now the water is sitting on top of the paper. I want it to soak in. And then I'm gonna pick and choose a few very specific leaves that when you look at them you have no doubt that they're leaves. Like those. That one. That. That's a leaf. That's a leaf. And anything after that, oh, these are leaves, see? Hello, my life in my craft room, whoever you are. Anything after that is just gonna be a game of guessing because I'm not really sure what it is. But so basically what I mean is I'm just gonna be like, you look like a leaf. Oh, hi Carrie, why are you awake this early? You look like you could be green, so let's make you green. Oops, that was too much. And if they call me a slut, I think it might be worth it for once. See, because even though we don't know if they're greenery, it doesn't matter. Oh, it's early. Because it looks fine, right? That's totally a boo-boo. That was not supposed to be pink, but we're gonna pretend it was. So now that that water has soaked in a little bit in there, I'm gonna grab another shade of green, just make a deeper green. Oh, that's way too deep. See that? I don't want that. Mine's quiet, doesn't smoke ever. Made French fries like a big handful. 6 chicken wings. 6 chicken wings! Like, Cruz will eat that in like as a snacky. A little bit of an olive green. I don't remember what color Cosmos leaves are. And from there, just like, don't make them all the same color, just add different shades of greens in some places. Make it interesting. I'm gonna zoom you guys out. So lucky I'm wearing underwear because you would have seen stuff. Anyways. What else? Maybe make some of those stems green. Happy New Year! Okay, I like the way that it's looking. However, I feel like that white portion of the background, it's lacking. So what can we do about it? The center right here is just not looking right. I am gonna go ahead. Welcome, Carrie. I think I have lost something. So let me think. I'm gonna regret this. I think I need more definition around my petals. So I'm doing a little bit of wet on dry. Lenore! How are you? I'm not bringing any moisture for blending. I just think that my flowers need a little something something. Does that one look more dimensional? She will be back. Does it or does it not? Did it even bring anything to it? Hi, Christine. I don't think it brought anything to it. What do you need, flower? Because you're looking a little blah. Let's try it on this one. Hi, Penny. I need it to not be shiny from the water. You don't need to be afraid of me, Penny. I did try putting a different color. I did purple. Shut your face, Anne-Marie. Shut your face. I'm gonna try black. That's alright. I like it when you're a little afraid. Now it looks patina-y. I'm liking the patina. Hi, Cheryl. So just the centers. Like that. And then with a clean brush, just blend it out. Goodness, these freaking bristles are coming apart. That completely lost the orange, like 100%. 100%. Like it looks completely faded. Oh, yes, you would be. They're lying to you, Penny. Here comes the moment of truth. Absolutely, they're trying. Don't be telling my secrets. Welcome back, Heidi. And I said the moment of truth because I'll be able to see if the colors faded. Look at that butterfly. Look at it. Look. I think I'm happy. I'm not happy with that background. I think it needs to be some shade of something something. So here we go. Not yellow. I need to wash my brush. Okay. Got too close to the orange. I'm not gonna be able to run a successful mafia corporation around here with you running my secrets like that. I should have done this prior to coloring everything else. You gotta tilt it because I can't really see where it's wet. Oh my gosh, Anne Marie is gonna have a field day with that one. I'm gonna get a little bit of this turquoise and I'm gonna put it right here because my palette is not clean. Yes, with water. What else would it be wet with? Psychos. I really thought about doing the live after Logan got home because I gotta pick him up in 20 minutes. I'm glad I didn't wait because you guys are so naughty. Definitely looks vintagey. The butterfly is a little bit wet. It's gonna dry lighter than that. Remember? That looks like, what is that one color? From Tim Holtz? Broken Glass. Is that it? The one that I ran out of? Oh my gosh, what is it called? Just do this before anything else so you don't have to go through this and go like around everything that you just colored. China glass? Oh my gosh. That super light blue. Shatter glass? No. That distress ink. I usually mix all of my colors in my palette, but this is what my blue section of my palette looks like. There's no way I could have gotten blue that light there. Broken China? That might be it. That light, extremely light blue one that Tim Holtz has. That's perfect for sky. I gotta do another layer before it dries because it's gonna dry almost non-existent. Like you see right here, it's already drying and it's almost gone. Tumbled glass! That. My gosh. You guys know what I mean. happens when you tumble glass? It breaks. What's another word for breaks? Shattered, broken. Patty uses chalks. I mean, I don't know how you would use that because it would come right off. I have pastels. That just presents a whole Kathy. My Kathy is late. You're just jelly, Carrie. Green is not a good color on you. Look at that. That almost looks like a fairy scene, I think. That is gorgeous. And of course, since it's watercolor, the paper is warped because I didn't glue it onto anything. So when it's dry, I'm gonna use a flat iron and flat iron it. So yeah. I do like when it comes to the blue skies, make it look patchy. That's just a preference. I don't know about you guys. And by patchy, I mean like I want certain areas to look darker than others. I mean, they don't call me a pumpkin head for nothing. I'll tell you that much. I do have a pumpkin head. And I do have big brains. I'm gonna go ahead and just heat set it. I don't know why we say heat set it, because it doesn't really set it, because once you put water in it, it moves again. Say what now? Big brain is actually a disability. Oh my gosh. Leave it to you to make that a bad thing. Gosh, totally missed the beginning. Was this all a stamp or a tissue paper? It's one stamp by Unity. And it is the stamp of the month on watercolor paper. Check it out. Now I think I want to do one more thing with my new favorite pen. Yeah, go get it. It is the stamp of, or the background of the month for January. You see, that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, there. That's what it's gonna make the center look like versus without that. This is my favorite gel pen now. Focus. So good, so good. Okay, I am making a freaking mess here. It comes out so easily. Then that brand of gel pens. Do they come in more than just white? Because I didn't know that. At Michael's, I only saw it in white. But it comes out so easily and smooth and thick. And shut up, because I know where you're going with this. Okay? Hi, Sonia. There are lots of colors. Okay. Looky, looky. Oh my gosh. You are all gonna be the death of me. My New Year's resolution is to be saint-like. True to myself. It's the Uniball. Yes, it is. Signal. Yeah, you know? I can get carried away here. Yes, it's gonna take a miracle. I gotta go. Logan has to be picked up in 5 minutes. Yep. Okay, guys. This is the video for this week for Unity. Go check it out. The link is right there in the comments. Thank you for joining me as in Saint Bernard. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's live. I love it. I think it turned out great. I will see you all next Wednesday. Same time, same place. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week.